May the 14th. Your well-being lies in your actions. Those obsessed with glory attach their well-being to the regard of others whose whole others. Those who love pleasure tie it into feelings, but the one with true understanding seeks only in their own actions. Think on the character of the people one wishes to please. The possessions one means to such ends. How quickly time erases such things, and how many will yet be wiped away. Marcus Aurelius, Meditations 6.51.59. Our well-being is in our actions. May 14th. Those obsessed with glory attach their well-being to the regard of others. Those who love pleasure tie it to feelings, but the one with true understanding seeks it only in their own actions. Think on the character of the people one wishes to please. The possessions one means to gain, and the actions one enjoys to such ends. How quickly time erases such things, and how many will yet be wiped away. If your happiness is dependent on accomplishing certain goals, what happens if fate intervenes? This is the question. If you have a goal to earn $1 million, if you have a goal to meet that special person, you have a goal to win a certain award, get a goal of getting a certain body. If you're dependent, if you're attaching your happiness to achieving these goals, what if fate intervenes with these? It's just, what if fate, which you do not control? What if you're snubbed? What if you're fired? What if your partner wants to leave you? What if your business collapses through no fault of your own? What if your money is stolen what if things out of your control happen? What if events interrupt? What if events erupt? What if you do achieve everything but find that nobody is pleased? So if you're going out to try and achieve things or gain certain possessions to impress people, to please people. But if they're not pleased, then it's all been for nothing. What? You're not pleased? I've got $1 million. You're not pleased? I've got this certain body. You're not pleased? I've got a certain car or certain phone or certain house or certain reward, certain. I've got a certain album, got a certain amount of followers or subscribers. You're not. What? You're not impressed now? I've got all this. This is a conversation, and they say, "No, I'm not impressed." And this is a problem. How would you feel if if you went out to please people, no one was pleased? How would you feel? So we say to us, oh, but that person, if I do this, then that person will be impressed. And we're basing that actions on what other people, we believe what other people, characters want, instead of just moving, making choices, responding to, attaching your happiness to that, the action of it. Making a song just because we love making songs. Serving people because we love serving people. Loving people because we just love to love. Running because we love to run. Eating because we love to eat, or drinking because we love to drink. Going to the gym because we love going to the gym, we love working out, we love doing press-ups, we love doing squats or whatever it is. We love going to school, we love learning. It's not the degree or the achievement or the status. It's the love of doing it. If an actor focused on the public reception to a project, whether critics like it or not, whether critics like it, whether it's a hit, they will be constantly disappointed. Yes, and we go for that. If we're always seeking other people's approval, then we'll just keep doing it until, if we're in that pattern of I need to please, I need to be pleased, I need people to be pleased with what I'm doing. That is a constant pattern. So if we do something and then, okay, then we go on to the next thing. Okay, maybe they'll be pleased if I do this, then maybe they'll be pleased if I do that, or that. We're just going around different projects trying to please people. And we just kept getting hurt, getting knocked back. But if they love their performance and put everything they have into it, into making the best that they capable of, there will be always a satisfaction. So it's self-satisfaction in their job. So it's enjoying your own performance, doing the best you can to your ability. Writing that book, doing the best that you can to write that book. The amount of copies it sells, or the awards or sells, it's the byproduct of your self-satisfaction and enjoying it, enjoying the journey of doing it. Like them, we should take pleasure from our actions, in taking the right actions, rather than the results that come from them. So like learning a language, it's like, oh, if I learn this language, the conversation about, oh, if I learn this language, then I'd be able to talk to that person, then they'll be pleased. No. Learn a language because you love learning a language. Yes, you can talk to people, but it's not, the goal is not to it's bringing the goal back and just loving it, loving the process, feeling pleased that you're learning, and the self-satisfaction that you the project, the performance come from them. Our ambition should not be to win then, but to play with our full effort. Our contention is not to be thanked or recognized, but to help and to do what we think is right, but focus on not what happens to us, but on how we respond. In this, we will always find contentment and resilience. Our well-being lies in our own actions. In the world of sport, it's all over the mainstream media. It's all about winning. It's a results business. We get consumed by these headlines of if we don't win, it's not worth doing. It's just terrible if we lose the match. If we get relegated, if we get promoted, there's joy if we get promoted, or is grief if we get relegated. Instead of just looking at, okay, how do we perform? Let's analyze how we perform. What could we do better next time? What did we learn from that season, or that game, or that play? Because we're not really in control of whether we win or lose. It's all dependent on the conditions, the opponent, the weather. Injuries may happen. It's fortune. So, yeah, footballers, the best footballers, love the play, love the performance. Yes, you hear people saying it's great to please a crowd, you know. I love pleasing the crowd, but this is just a lack of awareness. If you're always searching to please a crowd, then you'll always be looking for that. And if they're not pleased, then it's just disappointment. You know, it's the emotion. It's like, as Varian mentions, it's attaching our pleasure to happiness, you know, attaching our pleasure to winning, the body, our feelings, how we feel. So, yeah, we're attaching to how we feel. If we win, we feel great. If we lose, we feel bad. We're always, oh, I feel bad. So that was, if we feel good, then we think, oh, I shouldn't have done it that way. Or if we feel good, we think, oh, yes, I'll do more of that. We're attaching our performance based on our body, but our body is responding to the environment and what people are saying to us. The feedback, instead of doing the self critics. Yes, we can listen to people's feedback. We can take that on board. What do we think is more important? Review, contemplate, reflect. You know how you're doing. You don't need anyone else's approval or judgment. Enjoy your day.